Hello, everyone. With Kamen Rider Geats right on the horizon, I thought it was time to do something for the occasion, and we know that Geats is based on battle royales, your Fortnites, your PUBGs, etc. So I figured let's do something I did before, but we're going to flip the script a little bit. We are simulating the Hunger Games once again, but this time it is a Kamen Rider only event. And as it just so happens, a proper Hunger Games can be simulated with 24 contestants. And guess what? If we include Heisei and Reiwa in this, we have exactly that number. So I think this should make for an interesting competition. So let's introduce the districts, shall we? District number 1 is Kuga and 01, the first of their generations. They have seniority over everyone else in this series, so they have some experience behind them. District 2, we have Wizard and X-Aid, because who provides more hope in your time of need than a dedicated doctor? These two should synergize very, very well. District 3 are the Wanderers of Decade and O's, and while both have their abilities, I think a Destroyer of Worlds is going to mean the difference with that district in claiming victory. District 4, we have Ryuki and Gaim. These are veterans of a battle royale between Kamen Riders, and also one of them happens to be a god. Probably unfair, but we're going to go with it. District 5, Den-O and Z-O are time travelers. We don't really want them to time travel in order to win this event. We have made them promise not to do it, but they should still have some pretty good tricks up their sleeve. District 6, Kiva and Ghost, going with a Halloween theme here, looking to spook the competition. We have District 7, Build and Fize, whether it's Smart Brain or just a really smart brain. These two should be able to put on a pretty good performance here. Intelligence can win the day. Double and Drive in District 8, we have Crime Solvers, which is good because there's probably going to be a lot of murders here. They will need to be properly investigated after the fact, should either of them actually survive. District 9, we have Kabuto and Agito, brought together by their love of food and being high-quality chefs in their own right, looking to cook the competition. District 10, Revi and Hibiki, we've got literal demons and Onis teaming up on this one. Some otherworldly forces at work here. District 11, Blade and Saber. You didn't really try this, did you? You're pretty much like the most obvious pair here. Like, that's really just, I don't know. And then finally, District 12, we have Forze and Geats, who is marked as female for some reason. Hang on, there we go. But as soon as Forze found out a brand new Kamen Rider was coming in, immediately wanted to team up and make friends with him. We don't know anything about Geats, could be a big wild card in this competition, but at the very least we know him and Forze synergize very well in their color schemes. Only team to do so, by the way. So, those are our districts, and now we let it begin. I'm using a different simulator this time. It's a little bit more visually appealing, I find. So, hopefully this is a little bit more fun. As we see, everyone's alive right now. That's going to change very quickly. So, let us begin. Let's begin the reaping. All right, Kuga starting off strong, finds a fresh jug of water. 01 found a long spear in the cornucopia. Oh no! Wizard bashes X8 head against the rock several times. Oh my, I did not expect that out of the final hope to immediately murder the doctor. Oh, that's not how I expected that to go down. Okay. Decade finds a bag full of food. Good for him. Oz is in shock for a moment, then retreats away from the cornucopia, as am I. Ryuki scares Gaim away from the cornucopia. Den-O kills Z-O with his own weapon? Why are the districts turning on each other? Why are the districts... Look, you're supposed to be in this together, at least for a while. This is not right. Kiva gathers as much food as he can. Ghost takes a couple of explosives from near the cornucopia. Build gathers as much food as he can. Fies, Double, and Drive get into a fight. Drive triumphantly kills them both. Wow. The police officer with 2 kills already. One gets his fellow... Why are the teammates... Wow. I don't know what it is. Something about this simulator really wants the districts to actually murder each other. This is fascinating to me. Kabuto thinks about grabbing supplies but decides to run for cover instead. Agito stays at the cornucopia for resources. Revi grabs a shield from the ground. Hibiki grabs a shield from the ground. All right, the demons kind of phalanxing up a little bit. Blade takes a handful of throwing knives from the ground and retreats. Saber accidentally steps on a landmine. I didn't want him to win anyway. Forze grabs a sword, and Geets takes a handful of throwing knives from the ground and retreats. So, at the end of the first run here, we've already got 6 taken out. Or 5 taken out. I want to point out, I had this set for slow. Like 0 to 2 kills per, and it just decided to kill 5. So this might be a far faster simulation than I expected it to be. Which is not a bad thing. Alright, so yeah, Drive in the lead right now with 2 kills. Den-O and Wizard both have 1. They murdered their freaking teammates. Something else I kind of noticed about this is that it seems like they all kind of like went in order with each other. So that I feel like it's I feel like it didn't mix them up quite as well as the old one did. But we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with it because this takes a long time to set up, and I'm not gonna do that again. All right. That was the beginning of this. This is now day 1. Kuga sees 01 but decides to stay quiet and let him pass. Wizard practices his knife throwing and archery. Decade makes a wooden spear from the tree branches. Oz attempts to climb a tree but falls on Ryuki with a pointed sword, killing them both. Okay. Oh man, I hate to see Eiichi taken out so poorly. Man. It's a shame that's the first time he's ever died. Nope, hasn't ever happened any other time. Gaim sees smoke rising from the distance and wonders who is responsible. Den-O dies from hypothermia in the jungle. It's only been like half a day. How did you contract hypothermia? In the jungle! In the jungle! See, Kiva and Ghost hunt for other tributes. See, Build asks Drive to have mercy on him. Okay, that's bold, asking the one who has 2 kills. Kabuto tries to kill Agito, but he's able to escape. Tried to betray your partner. Didn't work out. See, Revi hides in a bush, terrified and scared, as you should be. See, Hibiki fishes in the water for some food. See, Blade practices his knife throwing and archery. Forze sees Geets but decides to stay quiet and let him pass. See, that's kind of in character for Forze. It's a battle to the death, but you know what? Don't know what the new guy got. So let's be a little bit more cautious here. All right, 8 gone. See, and we still have Drive with the best kill count going here. Surprise, the Godhood definitely coming in handy. Gaim is still in it. There's a lot of powerhouses still in it. None of the overpowered ones, I think, have died off so far. So it's going to get hairy once those start going. Kuga starts a campfire with materials on the ground. Kuga 01 begs for Wizard to kill him. He refuses, keeping 01 alive. The pressures of the survival games and the pressures of being a president, just too much for some people to handle. Decade falls asleep to the sound of people screaming. That is, I mean, in some realities, yes, that sounds very Decade, actually. Gaim and Kiva create a fort for the night. Wow, you've actually, you've broken off here a little bit. Ghost looks at the night stars and skies and wonder if it's real. Oh, that's sentimental. That's sweet. All right. Build falls asleep to the sound of people screaming. That doesn't sound like Sento. That doesn't sound like Sento at all. Drive is unable to start a fire and is extremely uncomfortable. Kabuto watches Agito die from killer bee stings. No. Oh my, okay, my favorite's out. My favorite series, anyway, is out. No. Oh. Okay, I don't know why Revi is suddenly player 4. There's some glitches, definitely some glitches in this simulator. So Revi approaches Hibiki's campsite and asks to create an alliance. All right, so Revi and Hibiki, you're in the same district. Of course you're going to create an alliance. This is so weird. It's like like you can see where it's keeping like the people from the districts together, even though it like targets them. It's weird. Blade looks nice, scars and wonder if it's real. Forza and Geets talk about the tributes past and still alive. Man. Only lost one, and of course it had to be Agito. Let's see. I'm very disheartened. I'm also disheartened that Ghost is still alive. But then again, he has an advantage. He's already dead. How do you win a Survivor game? How do you win a Hunger game? Oh, with someone who is already dead. All right. Kuga throws a knife into 01's chest. Well, he won it out anyway, so there you go. All right. Wizard, Decade, and Gaim hunt for other tributes. That's a really bad combination to be going after everyone themselves. All right. Kiba fishes in the water for some food. Ghost runs away from Build. Whoa, wow, look at this. Drive, Kabuto, Revi, and Hibiki raid Blade's camp while he is away. Well, that alliance is working out. Forza has a mild panic attack, as a lot of high schoolers do. Geets injures himself tripping over a log. I don't think he's going to be quite that clumsy. We are up to 10. 10 now lost. Yep, 0-1. Kuga dies in his sleep from a deadly infection. Okay. Wizard kills Decade with his sword. Wow, the Destroyer of Worlds gone. Man. Yeah, he usually comes back to life. See, Gaim receives an iPad from an unknown sponsor. That'd probably be Ankh. Probably be Ankh at this rate. See, Kiva involuntarily passes out from sheer exhaustion. Ghost and Build hold hands and cry together. Drive shoots an arrow at Kabuto but misses and kills Revi instead. One of the demons is gone. Hibiki, Blade, and Forza sleep in shifts, each hoping the other two do not betray them. And Geets cries himself to sleep. Between tripping over a log and crying himself to sleep, Geets is not really endearing himself, considering he's the next rider up. All right. Wizard now with 2 kills, but Drive with 3. We still have like 3 that have drawn blood in this event. Still in it. All right. Day 3. Wizard sees smoke rising in the distance and wonders who is responsible. Gaim receives a water spile? I'm going to say that's supposed to be supply. I don't know what a spile is. See, Kiva sprains his ankle while running away from Ghost. Build throws a rocket Drive from a hiding spot in a tree. Kabuto throws a rocket Hibiki from a hiding spot in a tree. This is a popular tactic today. Hide in trees, throw rocks. Blade practices his knife throwing and his archery. After hearing footsteps, Forza catches Geets from behind guard and kill. Oh no. I did this in celebration of Geets, and he's just not really performing here. I'm sure the show will be better. I hope the show is better. Yep, so we lost a couple more. No, we lost Geets anyway. We are down to 10. 10 survivors left going into night 3. Wizard steals Gaim's supplies while he is asleep. Steal from the god. That's a good idea. Kiba falls asleep in a tree. Ghost, Build, Drive, Kabuto, and Hibiki aggressively track down and kill Blade. I don't think he's the one to worry about. You literally have a god still in play. Forze falls asleep to the sound of people screaming. Probably what was happening above you right here. All right, day 4. Wizard, Gaim, Kiva, and Ghost raid Build's camp while he's away. Drive practices his knife throwing and archery. Kabuto dies from an infection. Well, good cooking cannot save you in the Hunger Games, ironically. And Hibiki wonders what Forze is up to. All right, spend the day wandering then. All right, fair enough. Night number 4, incoming. Wizard poisons Gaim's drink. He drinks it and dies. Oh, sneaky way to finish off the god. You'd think he'd be a little bit more endurant than that. Kiva questions his sanity, as we do when we are participating in something like this. Ghost sleeps in small increments, awakening to every little noise. Build begins to cry. Drive receives an iPad from an unknown sponsor. I mean, it's Apple. It sounds right. Hibiki tends to Forze's wounds. Oh, Hibiki. Oh, Forze, you made a friend. You made a friend. That's appropriate. All right. 7 down. Drive is a mass murdering machine with 4 kills going right now. I mean, he's the only one trained for it, technically. Kiva, the only one. Kiva is the purest boy with completely clean hands right now. All right. Day 5. Kiva's dead. In the back of my head, I was kind of hoping for it, just for the irony. Wizard taints Kiva's food with poisonous berries, killing him. Wow, the poisoning is really doing wonders here. Ghost wonders what Build is up to. Drive, Higby, and Forze are attacked by a herd of vicious dogs. Who let the dogs out? All right, 6 to go, leading into night 5. Wizard receives matches from an unknown sponsor. I'm pretty sure he can create fire on his own. Ghost climbs a tree to try to get some rest. Build and Drive talk about their tributes and past and still alive. Hibiki dies from hypothermia in the jungle. That still doesn't make sense to me. Forze stays awake all night on pure adrenaline. I did that a lot in high school too. All right, 5 to go. Everyone has kills. Drive and Wizard now tied with 4 apiece. All right, day 6. Wizard dies from an infection. Oof, that's such a way to go. Ghost picks non-poisonous fruit from a tree. Build practices knife throwing and archery. Drive tries to kill Forze, but he's able to escape, the wily teenager. All right. Night 6, 4 to go, and now only Drive remains as the mass murderer. You need to take him out. He is on a kill streak right now. Yep. Ghost severely slices Build with a sword. Drive looks at the night sky and wonders if it's real. Forze receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. We're down to a final 3 here. Depending on how day 7 goes, this could be it. Ghost, Forze, and Drive. Not the 3 I would have imagined. It's ironic. We probably have like 3 of the most underpowered riders here right now, and they've survived till the final 3. I think Forze is doing it simply on friendship at this point. Ghost cannot handle the stress and I really wish things like that weren't in these things. All right. Drive receives healing ointment from a sponsor, and Drive receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. All right. So Drive can heal up. Now Drive, this is it. It's down to Forze versus Drive. Now Forze does have a weapon advantage with a bow and arrow, but Drive can quickly recover thanks to the healing ointment, and Drive, as we've established, is very good at this. So, the trained police officer or the friendly high schooler? Let's click the button and find out. Drive. Oh my God, no. Drive involuntarily passes out from sheer exhaustion. Forze dies from hypothermia in the jungle. So this jungle, apparently frigid cold jungle that's giving everyone hypothermia, manages to take out Forze as well. The jungle with hypothermia, I think, is the real murderer here. I think that's the real threat for everyone. Drive won after passing out. That is the most pathetic way to win. Oh, that's pathetic. Oh, I don't even like this. All right. Your winner, Kamen Rider Drive. The professionally trained police officer manages to survive everyone. Why didn't my images load? I only got the bottom 4 to actually load. Jeez. I really wish that went so weird. That went so weird. All right, but that was your Kamen Rider Hunger Games. Thank you very much for watching. It was a bizarre one. Yeah. Never would have picked Drive to win, but hey, if this was logical, it wouldn't be funny. So we would just say, you know, it'd be ZO or Gaim, let's face it. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope this was amusing to somebody out there. And yeah, I am super hyped for Geets in spite of his performance here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Guys, I am facing the most powerful enemy any YouTuber can face, the algorithm, and I need your help to defeat him. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Every time you do, we attack that algorithm and we drive it back until it can no longer defeat this channel. Thank you very much.